cleaning a toilet. It's really hot. Or picking up homeless man feces from the carport. So hot. So I have a side gig as an actor playing a waitress at a sports bar on Pico Boulevard. It's no wonder I became a waitress since my dad was always yelling, "Give me a beer!" So I had to stop whatever I was doing and go get him a beer even though I was standing right next to the refrigerator. And the worst part of it is that he wouldn't even give me a tip. I mean, really? I know, right? I got fired from that job. So I'm an Army brat, and my dad wanted to make my sister and I as tough as possible, so he'd take us camping up in the mountains in Colorado in the wintertime. Yeah, and on the way up there, he'd drag us behind the truck with ropes. Okay, they were attached to sleds, but still, I mean, like, you know, one false move and over the mountain we go. That's not fun. Another thing my dad used to like to do was when we had to go tinkle, you know, he'd pull the truck over, right? And he'd let us squat down behind the back tire. And then we'd be doing our business, you know, and almost done, but then he'd take off down the road. We're like, Dad, what are you doing? That is not nice. Not nice. So my parents used to like to drink a lot when I was a kid, so they take us to the bars with them. Right? It's basically raised in bars. So they put us in a corner with our coloring books and crayons, and you know, we'd do that. And then their friends would feel sorry for us, so they would send over a few drinks. And I tell you, by my third drink, I was definitely coloring outside the lines. I had a real problem back then. You know, I had to find an AA group, and I had to take 12 baby steps program. But I'm good now. I'm good. Feeling good. I do like to drink still though. Yeah. So I live in West Hollywood, and everybody knows that. Yeah. Everybody knows the international flag for West Hollywood is the rainbow flag. It's very pretty. I live in between Boys Town and Russia. You know where that is. So. It's weird though, because I've never ever met a Russian gay man. Have you? Do they exist? I don't know. But this is how I think he'd look though. My name is Vladimir. You, me. After I buy these guns and sell these drugs, you and me go to Rage nightclub. We dance, drink vodka martinis, go back to my place for sex. Yeah? So I think he'd be like. I recently found out that I am super vitamin B12 deficient. Yeah, like low, like normal low is 200. I'm like 90. That's pretty low. It's because I'm a pescatarian. Yeah. So my sister, she's a doctor, and she's like texting me. She's like, you know, Kelly, she's like, that could create irreversible brain damage. And I'm like, oh, that explains a lot. Okay. So anyway, what was I saying? Irreversible brain damage. So anyway, you know, it's really, what's crazy? What's crazy is that on the internet, you can learn anything. You can learn how to use a crossbow, macrame, face painting. So I'm really, really excited because I'm about to tomorrow do my first surgery. Let me take her gallbladder out. She doesn't need it. It's really hot. Okay, so I got one more for you. You know, I'm an actress, and it's really hard business, and you know, I tried everything, and I can't get arrested. So after much time and consideration, I have put a lot of thought into this, you guys. It's time for me to make a sex tape. I'm gonna do it. I talked to my boyfriend about it. He's totally cool with it. He loves and supports me and wants my dreams to come true, but he's not an actor and he doesn't want to be in it. So I'm gonna have auditions. Yeah, I'm gonna put it out on Craigslist. I'm doing a Kickstarter. It's very exciting. Yeah. But here's the thing, we're gonna make it 2.5 minutes long, and dialogue is gonna be at a minimum, and you're gonna have to do your own stunts. Okay? Any takers? All right, that's my time. You guys have been great. Thanks so much.